everybody, welcome. We're back. Woo-hoo! It's Landmark Live. It's been so long. I'm Ivan Foley. This is Chris Kamler.
I thought we'd gotten shut down there for a minute. I thought we were part of all the shutdowns.
You thought we were
media
part of it?
problems. Yeah,
You thought we were part of it?
we got parlored this week.
We're back. We just wanted to do a show to show you guys, hey, we're still around. Still alive and well, still socially distanced. We haven't done a show in a long time. Just because, we haven't gotten out to do any community events because basically there are no community events.
No,
So,
just staring at my wall.
Staring at the wall. And when we get together, we got to stay 6 feet apart, which, really, that's not hard for us.
I think there's actually legal orders that require that at some point.
There is.
In certain counties, so.
Yes. And please don't riot our building today. We don't have enough security to hold you all back, so please, no hostile takeovers.
No, are they gonna add some additional security at the Platte County courthouse?
Well, they
next
should.
week?
They should, I think.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yes, I mean all the state capitals are on notice. I guess you heard that,
It's
right?
gonna be a bunch of four-wheelers and Chevy trucks pull up in front.
It'll look like the Platte County Fair. Really.
Yeah, basically.
So
I love it. And we're off.
we're
There
off
we
and
go.
rolling. Hey, pick it up where we left off, guys. Hope you'll tune in, and we hope you'll subscribe. But most of all, have you checked out our website, PlatteCountyLandmark.com? It's brand new and it's smoking hot and it's rolling in the national brand advertisers, right? Have you checked it out, Chris?
It's the hottest website on the internet.
I think it is, especially in Platte County.
Absolutely.
I mean, go there right
that you can go to from your work computer.
Exactly. It's safe. It's on the safe list. It's on the safe
No, I
list.
like the redesign. It looks really good. I mean, it looks,
Thanks, man.
it's pretty fancy.
It's kicking butt. So, and Chris Kamler's column for this week is already up there. Go to PlatteCountyLandmark.com. Hit the Rambling Moron.
That's right.
And you'll hit it.
The eponymously named Rambling Moron.
Who is the Rambling Moron?
I don't know. Yeah, go figure.
He's had.
Hey, it's me. I'm the moron.
He's here tonight to ramble with us for a half an hour. We don't know what we're going to talk about, which is that's pretty typical for us. But
Pretty typical.
We just wanted to sign in and say hey, because we hadn't said hey in a while, and there's been a lot going on. But before we move on from your column this week.
Oh yeah, I wrote one finally this week. Yeah, I wrote a decent one.
Chris hit it out of the park this week, and if you haven't read his column this week, you got to check it out. And when he submitted it, I emailed him back and I said, "Man, that last paragraph you wrote, that's like the best paragraph you've ever written. In fact, it might be the best paragraph anyone's ever written."
Okay, I'll go with that. That sounds great. Keep talking.
I'm just going to read this. And hang with me here. It's really short, because we like short paragraphs. It's one sentence.
This is my best stuff.
It's like a tweet, really. All right, here's how he closed out. Maybe after the past week, truly good people will wise up to how they've been lied to, how they've been misdirected, and how what they thought was magic was really just a sad man stuck in a box trying to pull a quarter out of your ear. Now, we don't even have this. You probably know what he's talking about.
Andy Reid.
Could be. But, if you want to find out, I guess you got to
read the whole column. Yeah. Absolutely.
Click on the Rambling Moron. Read that whole column. It is a winner this week. Check it out for sure. I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you, sir.
Way to wrap it up.
463 columns I've written for this paper.
Oh, good Lord. Who thought it would last this long?
I did not. I thought I would write 4.
It was like, I remember it well. It was like the fall of 2011. And there was some crazy stuff going on, and I'm like, I'd like to get this guy who's on Twitter.
Weird dude.
He acts like a dick on Twitter. I don't really think he's a dick.
No, he is.
But okay, he is. But so I reached out to this dick on Twitter. His name was Chris Kamler, and I said, hey, why don't you come write a Landmark column? Got a place for all your tweets. You can actually write more than 140 characters in this.
I think I spent my first column talking about Quick Trip. Is what I think.
Well,
is what I think I spent.
So we haven't really evolutionized
We
much.
really haven't.
We're still talking about
Quick Trip and clowns is what we talked about.
We got to pull that one out and do a reprint.
Oh, that's good. I like it.
Oh my God! So you've done 463 columns.
463 columns.
Well, bless you.
At least 2 or 3 of them were okay.
Well,
and one paragraph.
The one paragraph hit it out of the park.
I like it.
So it took you 463.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give it back because Ivan's got a great column every week in, of course, he's the editor, so he has to write a column, but what was the thing he said? Let's see. At first glance, it appears some folks who skipped high school civics class held a reunion at the Capitol. That's good stuff, buddy.
Tell me if I'm wrong.
It's been a week, hasn't it, bud?
Oh my God, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's been a week.
It has been, and we thought 2020 was crazy. 2021, pulling ahead.
It's early. Starting out pretty weird.
Coming out of the gates fast.
You know, they say the Andy Reid bye week is always kind of a weird week. Boy, I'll tell you what, it's been a weird week for sure.
It has. And if this is how his bye weeks are going to go, let's be done with the bye weeks. Right? Because this is nuts. But speaking of Andy Reid, we've got some Chiefs gear for you.
Yes, we do.
And
look at that cool stuff.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's good stuff right there, Maynard.
We've got a sponsor.
There you go.
Let me read the notes here so I don't forget. Lindsay's Custom Designs is our sponsor tonight, and Lindsay has got some swag. Let me tell you, she's putting out the swag here. She's got Chiefs t-shirts,
yep,
hoodies, masks, because everyone has to have a mask. Now, this seems to be a real hit with some of us here in the studio.
Like that one.
Yeah, that was Now, there's also a, where's the one that all the ladies were going to like? The kind of a leopard print kind of a thing, wouldn't you say? Animal print kind of a thing?
Yeah, she does a good job.
Oh. Lindsay's Custom Designs on Facebook. Check it out. How's my modeling going? Not well? Okay. Yeah. This is the one the ladies are really digging. She told me today.
It's all the fashion in 2021.
Yeah, it's Lindsay, Lindsay. Okay, no, I can't spell. But Lindsay's Custom Designs. Go to her Facebook page and cups too.
Love it.
You might want to take that one.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Cup. Right there. $20, hoodies 15 to 20, masks only $8, t-shirts anywhere from 15 to 20. Lindsay's Custom Designs on Facebook. Go check it out. Thank you, Lindsay, for sponsoring the show tonight.
Maybe that's the way that we all get better out of this. We just go support a local business. We go, go throw some change in somebody's hat. Just try to be a little bit, slightly bit nicer to people.
Let's do that. And speaking of charity and stuff, it's Restaurant Week.
It is Restaurant Week. Absolutely.
Yeah, we had that in the paper as well. You can go to your favorite restaurant. There's like 170 restaurants, I think, taking part in this, and including Nick and Jake's down at Parkville. And go there and order the special Restaurant Week meal, and they give a percentage to charity. So
usually they have 3 or 4 meals that they've got set aside as the Restaurant Week meals. Kara and I went, last year. I want to say we went to Hereford House, and we had something. It's really good, and they, it's less expensive than most of these places, and it's a really good way to go to a restaurant that you wouldn't normally go to, or you think is too hoity-toity or whatever. It's really cool. And especially this year, since they're all kind of struggling a little bit, it'd be a good week to do it. I know they all have carry out, they all do curbside stuff, so do it, make it happen. Go eat some food.
It's good stuff.
And feel better about yourself doing it.
Yeah,
it's good. That's one of the few ways we all caught the COVID-19, didn't we?
Yeah,
over the holiday.
I packed on. I'm up to the COVID-12. Headed for the COVID-19.
COVID-22.
If this lasts any longer, I will be at the COVID-19 right here. Oh my gosh, it's been. Of course, the fact that I quit exercising, I don't think it really helped.
Well, it sounds like you got a good cook at home.
Something's going on. The pounds are getting packed on. They've got to come off here, especially, we've got warm weather coming up, I think, at some point, hopefully.
Well, we have one warm day, and then it sleets the next day, and all that stuff. So
snowstorm tomorrow, you guys. We're recording this on Thursday night with a predicted blizzard conditions in some parts of Missouri.
Whiteout, I heard, and so if I can't get out of here on time, I'm just gonna sleep up here. And
wouldn't be the first time.
Have a sleepover.
Had to crash up here.
I'll say that. Absolutely. Have a little bit of a sleepover.
Yes.
Platte County sleepover.
It's happened before. I thought you were going to have to stay here the night we did the Don't Drink and Drive episode, but
we are overdue for that one again.
We got to do that.
I love it
because that go. Oh, I'm getting a message. who do I talk to about placing a back page ad? Hey, it's
Hey,
our man.
alright,
Hey,
backstage.
cameraman.
Woohoo!
It's our buddy known as Hey Cameraman. What's a
Yeah.
back page ad?
Well, I'll tell you what, the only buddy buying a back page ad right now is the Platte County Board of Services.
Well, yeah. So
you know,
it's available, cameraman. So come on out.
Well,
And,
there's a storage sale too, so.
Well, we got that going for
We
us.
got that going for us, so.
There's a guy looking for accounting help. So, if Chris, in your spare time, if you want to be in accounting.
I'm counting 4. I'm getting really good at it.
Yeah. So what have you been doing? I mean, you talk about this Twitch TV thing that you've been.
So we're all stuck at home, right?
Mhm.
And you know, my office used to be my sanctuary where I would go after work, or you know, and go when I'm writing and do whatever. Well, now it's my day job office and my night job office and my other stuff, and so I'm going a little crazy. So I'm trying to find ways to unwind and whatever. And I've always, since back, you know, when I started writing here and doing a bunch of stuff, always got involved in podcasting and broadcasting and all that stuff. And so stumbled upon a couple of months ago this website called twitch.tv, and it's a lot like this, you know, but it's kind of geared around video games. And so I got out my old video games and started playing them, and you basically play them live, and you're on the camera, and you just kind of rap with people. And the big difference is you have kind of this running chat room next to it, so you can interact with people a lot like what we're doing here. But I'm having a blast just playing, you know, and it's not all video games. There's a lot of talk and you know, there's other stuff, but I'm loving it. It's a lot of fun. It's
Awesome, man.
It's just a blast. So it's twitch.tv/thefakened.
That's you.
That's
right?
me.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my better half. And we're on there a couple nights a week, and you know, schedule permitting. I think I'm going to be on there later tonight. And
Are you really?
I found a piece of software that runs old arcade games, like old 1980 arcade games, like Pac-Man and Galaga and all those games. And I think I'm going to fire that up tonight and see what happens.
Sweet.
So, did you have a favorite arcade game?
I did. Galaga was my favorite.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
That was my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Now you've asked me to take part in something, and I haven't been able to coordinate it yet. One of these nights, I'm going to do a game show with you folks. And how's that been going? What games have you been doing on your
So
Twitch
on
TV?
Sunday nights, because I figured everybody's everybody's been pretty busy on Sunday nights, but on Sunday nights, I want to kind of like have a community game show night. You know, we're like a board game night when you're all shut in, and so we've played. We played Monopoly. We played a game called Among Us, which is a lot like Clue. We've played some. I'm gonna try Family Feud. We played a game of that the other night. So I'm just trying to, like, every Sunday we're gonna try to get on for a couple hours and try to forget all the craziness in the world.
Do it.
And it's been real fun. So as long as the game can be kind of interactive and you know, people can tune in for it. It's just a lot of fun, and I think it's not necessarily because of the technology or the video games. It's just like you don't get to talk with people anymore, right?
Interact. Yeah, no.
And I think that's part of it. Is just you know, I ran into somebody at the basketball game. I'm still working at Park. They don't have any fans, but you see people here and there, and talking to them for like 10 minutes, and I realized, gosh, I haven't talked to anybody this week at all.
You have to practice your social skills.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's really, really nuts. So, it's been a lot of fun, and just like Landmark Live has been a ton of fun, and hopefully when Dr. Fauci says we can all get our shots, you know, life will start returning to normal. But
I want that shot too, by the way. Let's talk about that. You don't have any concerns about getting a shot, do you?
None.
Zero.
None whatsoever. No, I don't even care if the damn chip is in it. I put the chip in it, I don't care. As long as I'm not going to get the COVID and I can go out to it. Here's my goal. This is what I've been telling people. By the All-Star break, we're after the All-Star break, we're all going to go to the K, and we're going to have a brisket nacho thing, and we're going to have a couple of beers, and that's the goal. If we can get to the All-Star break
Okay.
I think we're good.
So-
I can sacrifice life up until the All-Star break, and then
Then we're gonna throw it away.
somebody owes me something after that. Yeah, then we're gonna have a chat.
Okay, well, we'll have to talk to Fauci.
We can talk to Dr. F. See what's going on.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun. I'm ready for for a trip to the K and some goodies, and we might even. Are we going to demand though if they want to be in our group they have to have the vaccine? I mean, are we gonna hold it? Or are we just gonna say, hey, come on in?
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna happen. I mean, the world is kind of so one or zero. It's so polarized now that it's almost it's gonna be like a reverse scarlet letter or something that people have. I think if everybody can 80% or whatever they say is I think we can safely go out into the world.
And you're hoping that's by the All-Star break, man. That's
well, I heard.
That's
I mean,
pretty
that's
ambitious.
what it's. Yeah, everything gets backed up through 3 or 6 or 9 months. Honestly, I just want to see high school baseball. I'm being very, very selfish about this right now. High school baseball starts in March. My son didn't get to play his junior season of high school baseball. He's waking up 3 days a week at 5:30 in the morning and going to practice, and they're doing all this stuff. And I just, so when I go out and wear a mask, or when I go tell people to wear masks, or tell people to stay home, it's really for that. And if I can get to that, then maybe we can get the All-Star break. Maybe we can do some other stuff, and life can turn to normal. There was some sporting event drama this week that probably got missed underneath all the other nonsense. But our buddy Q, Mayor Lucas, he's been going to the Chiefs games. And he's been in the Star, I guess, this week, criticized him for going to the Chiefs games when other fans aren't allowed at Chiefs games. And so I wanted your take on it, on if you had any sort of problem with him going to a Chiefs game.
Well, they are letting some fans in.
Yeah, they're letting some fans in. Yeah.
So why would they not let the mayor in?
I think there is a certain population of people that may not be huge fans of Quentin Lucas.
Well,
for whatever
if
reason.
they're letting the general public
And if,
in, why would you
if
not
he
let the
wants to
mayor?
go to a Chiefs game, I'm like, let it.
I have no problem with him going
Yourself
to the
going to a Chiefs game, man. Have a beer. I don't care.
If he's staying socially distant and
That's
following
right.
all the rules, why would you not? Why
Yeah,
would anyone have a problem with
The
that?
drama happened today because the Star wrote this and then published a picture of him from 2 years ago without a mask, high-fiving fans, and the juxtaposition of the photo along with the article made it seem like maybe he was just going out,
now
spreading COVID left and right. So
did not
it's
know
crazy.
that.
People, I think if this year has taught us anything, it's that maybe the person that yells the loudest might not have the best things to say. It's just they might be. I don't know. It's just I'm about done with people who just want to yell to hear themselves yell.
Absolutely. That's why we don't yell.
That's
on
why
this
we're
show.
on the internet yelling. That's right. Absolutely.
Well, we don't talk that loudly. But listen, let's get back to your column again.
Yes, sir.
463, and now you mentioned to me that you'd like to do a book of your landmark
I
columns.
want to do a book.
Okay, so we got a book deal coming. Got a book deal
Yeah.
coming.
Here we go. We'll announce it here first.
Yes.
I'm 2/3 of the way through a book.
Yes.
It's only taken me 4 years to write.
It's all right.
I had to look up a lot of the words on the internet.
Yeah, well,
to
that
make sure I
happens.
spelled them right. It's all in
It's a
crayon.
slow process.
All in crayon. It's been really, really slow. But I think I'm coming to the end of that one. So I don't know if that's going to actually turn into a book or a website or whatever. But I was thinking, and every week I count these things off. I'm like, I'm about a year away from hitting 500 on these columns.
Yeah.
God willing.
Yeah.
And if I don't get finally fired, you don't come to your senses and kick my ass out.
Well, I like your salary range right now. So
Yeah,
it's
that's right. That's right. I gotta pay you for the ink every week. Is
you
what it
do.
is.
I mean, it works out well.
So I think what I might do is find 50 of the columns that people seem to like. Every once in a while we get some letters in. People are nice enough to read them and send me their pros or their cons about whatever. I think I'm gonna try to find my favorite 50. There's been a few.
Yeah,
There's been a few winners in there, and so what I'll probably do is go back and make sure you didn't take out all the good, the bad words in them. Put all the bad words back in.
Yeah.
And maybe publish that. That might be kind of a cool.
That would be cool.
Cool.
We'd even help you sell it.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. And maybe listeners of Landmark Live might get one or two of them for free. You never know that.
We could do the game show format.
I like it. We got to get the old Plinko.
We got the
Plinko button going.
What do they call that game? We haven't played it so long. I forgot the name of it. But
oh my God! It's called Plinko.
Plinko. Okay.
And I know this because in my office, across the hall from my office in my house,
Yes.
is my wife's office. Every morning at 10 o'clock.
Price is Right.
Every morning at 10 o'clock. And she's got it turned up to 15 on the television too. You know, they're running the meal, and she's a very active Price is Right watcher. So if somebody overbids on a jar of mayonnaise or something, she starts screaming at these people. And so yes, the name of it is Plinko.
Okay.
That's what it is. So
We're gonna play that. Yeah. I don't think we've played that since the first two shows we ever
Oh my
did.
gosh, that was
Which
fun.
is 2017. That's how long we've been doing Landmark
We need to
Live.
get some more street fairs out here. We need
Yeah,
to
we
get the state or the county fair. We need to get the Olympics back.
We need to get the Olympics.
Platte County Olympics.
Yeah. We need to get former Platte City Mayor Frank Offit back on the show.
My God.
Now that he's not in office, he can tell us all the secrets.
Yeah, he's got nothing to do.
Oh,
with
he's
it.
got secrets.
Oh, hell yeah. He
yeah.
knows where
He knows
all the
where all the
bodies
bodies
are
are.
buried. Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
He knows
Oh,
where all
man.
the bodies are buried in Wrist Lake, probably.
No, and
Allegedly.
everywhere. Yeah. Well, we got to get Frank back on the show. Hey, listen, our sponsor again is Lindsay's Custom Designs. Find her on Facebook at Lindsay's Custom Designs, and that's Lindsay with an A-Y, by the way. Again, we can show you that she can get you a t-shirt. They don't have to be Chiefs even, but why would you want anything else? We've got all kinds of t-shirts. She's got hoodies. She's got masks. Again, I think this is a hot one we haven't showed yet, I don't think. Love my Chiefs. Now how about that? Just in time for the playoffs. These are only $8, you guys. Go to her Facebook page, find out more. Lindsay's Custom Designs. Now again, let's talk about have we brought up the sports betting proposal that's going?
We need to do that. I was just looking at that in the paper. Sports betting.
That sounds like something you and I might be interested in.
I think I don't see how it could. I don't see how you and I could possibly screw that up.
I think we could turn that into like a series, a show. Just like a.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean, it's just as a little extra incentive, a little extra interest on these games.
Yeah,
something to reward. And, maybe you win, maybe you lose.
Well, I'm familiar with losing.
Can't win if you don't play. Is what they say. So, yeah, I think that would be fun. I've bet on a game or two in my day, and you got to go to these Chinese websites, and you got to pay with the fancy credit card that doesn't can go through Zimbabwe on the transaction. Just legalize this stuff.
Yeah,
I don't. There's just a lot of things that if you just legalize it, everybody does it anyway.
Yeah.
Just legalize it, and then you get the tax revenue from all
They'll
that.
get a cut.
It's crazy.
And like a lot of the surrounding states already have it. Iowa, I've heard a lot of folks going to Iowa and doing their sports betting. So.
Yep, a lot of stuff in Iowa.
Let's get it. Let's just go down to Ameristar or RDC, be able to do some sports betting.
I think it's great. And along with sports betting are the sports books, which are these luscious parlors where you can go and sit in a fancy chair, and you got 2,000 TVs in front of you. I think that's got Landmark Live written all over.
Does it ever? Does it ever? And if they don't hurry up, we're going to go to Vegas and do a Landmark Live. Have you heard about the Circa Sportsbook out in Vegas? It's the new one downtown.
No.
Oh, it's supposed to be awesome. So, Chris, if they don't hurry up here in Missouri, we're going to go out to Vegas when
I got a $20 bill on the Chiefs 2022 Super Bowl. So let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Let's go. I mean, we got to wait for the pandemic to slow down a little bit. But if we can get out to Vegas, we would have a great time. We're going to go to Circa, is the name of the place. It is fantastic. I've seen the photos, and it's making me want to go to Vegas.
Destination place right there.
Yeah, it is.
You ever bet on horses or anything like that?
Not since the old days of Axe-Sarbin up in Nebraska.
Sarbin,
That was a long time ago.
I remember my parents would drive up there.
Yeah, did that.
Bet the companies, yeah.
And then we went out to the Woodlands, I think. Did you ever go out to the Woodlands?
Went out to the Woodlands a couple times when I was little. I wasn't old enough to bet, but back in those days, hell, they'd give you $1 and say, go give them to the window, lady at the window, and say you the number 3 dog or something. Yeah. So yeah, no, that was a good stuff.
Yeah.
Friend of the show, Mike McCartney was the voice of the Woodlands.
Was he?
You know that? Yeah,
No.
he was the Here Comes Woody guy.
Okay.
So all your Woody trivia is right here.
Oh yeah, I remember one of the best dogs out there was a dog by the name of Mr. T-Bone. You know, and there's a little bit of Woodlands knowledge for you from the dog racing days.
I like that.
Mr. T-Bone.
Very cool.
Google that, kids, and see if I'm accurate on that.
Don't Google Woody.
No, don't. You'll get
Yeah.
a variety of answers that might not be appropriate for the show. But what else we got going on? Hey, our buddy Brad Carl. We think he's still alive.
Yeah, how's Brad doing?
You know, we need to check in with him and make sure he's doing okay. He's had some trauma and some drama in his life, so
what happened?
I can't tell.
But let me see. If maybe he grew his hair back.
I don't
just
know.
didn't recognize
He
him
did.
at the grocery store or something.
He did teach himself how to sing and play the guitar, so he's been very productive in
See,
quarantine.
I could do a newspaper column, I could do a podcast, I could do a Twitch stream, and that still wouldn't be a fraction of the things that guy knows how to do and do well. He's an author, he's a singer, he's a musician.
Yeah, he is.
He's got this wonderful voice. He's a radio person. I can't compete, man.
Well, we just need to get him in here and talk
Yes,
to him.
we do.
Get an update on Brad Carl's life. We miss him. What else is going on that we need to bring up tonight?
I don't know, man. You going to the inauguration next week?
No, I think
actually what they're calling the green zone and now stops at Platte County. I think you're not allowed into Clay
you think
County.
the security will be a little tight?
I think it's going to be a little tight. I think it's through Ohio. You can't cross the road.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say things got a little lax at the January 6th event, but
I mean, listen, it's all Monday morning quarterbacking, right? But the poor officer that the guy, he had a stick.
Right.
There were 30 guys at the bottom of the stairs. He had a stick. And by God, bless his heart.
Yeah.
And then,
well, it wasn't his fault.
Oh God, no. Then 3 days later, now they got 100,000 soldiers, and they got so many they're sleeping in the halls or whatever. Maybe there was some shenanigans going on. I'm and I'm certainly not making light of it. This is a thing that's cost several lives, and it's just, but it's just indicative of how silly the last 4 or 5 years has been, and if nothing else, 2021, maybe we could just get rid of some of that silliness and goofiness, and now it really is exacting a toll and exacting a cost on folks, and hopefully this will wake some people up, and we'll just all get back to arguing about football and sports betting again.
Mm-hmm. I think we should. And, we've also got to check in occasionally on the mayor of Parkville. She's always in the news. Have you noticed that? What is up there?
It's all good stuff, though, right? I mean, it's like, it's paving roads and filling potholes and stuff like that.
Yeah, State Ethics Commission investigating Nan Johnston again. I mean, this is like an annual thing. Like, you and I maybe go to the eye doctor on an annual basis. Nan meets with an ethics investigator.
Are we not a Nan fan? Is that I thought we were on the Nan clan.
I think we're on the Nan list.
The Nan list?
We're going to do a show where we just read some of her messages to constituents and such.
You know what? I'm going to give you a blast from the past. At one point in time when we were designing this show, designing ideas for this show, we had in our backpack, we were going to ride a golf cart down 63rd Street over to Riss Lake, and just, because that was legalized at one point in time, and golf carts on the regular streets. I think we need to, swing by Nan's house, see how she's doing, honk the little golf cart.
Do those things have horns?
I'll make a horn. We'll make a horn.
Drive through the neighborhood.
Absolutely. Why not? It's good stuff. Just checking up on her. You know what? There's been a lot of stuff happen over the last couple of years, so you got to check on your folks.
Yeah, and we have no ill will toward Nan.
No.
I don't think she likes us as much as we like her, but that's not important.
Hey, listen, I got as many column inches as she does pretty much every week, so that's nothing wrong with that.
Pretty much. You haven't had your mugshot in the paper yet, though. But
not this paper, no. Not this paper, no. That's Boone County, maybe we'll talk in something different, but no, we're good.
And another time.
Maybe another time.
That's a topic for another time.
Oh,
Guys, we're going to wrap this up. We've gone 30 minutes just to say hello. Let you know the Landmark is still around and Landmark Live is still around. And we'd like to have you on board. And if you're not a subscriber, hey, give us a call, 816-858-0363, or just check it out.
Do they still have the Fake Ned special downstairs?
They do. Call them. Fake Ned
Ask
special.
for the Fake Ned special and hope that he doesn't double the prices on you. So
Heck yes. And you know, if you ever can't remember, our phone number is right here.
there, just go to the website.
Yeah.
It's right here on Facebook.
You know, I actually give out a different number, which is the direct line to Fake Ned Special. But you can call this 2313. We'll still give you the Fake Ned Special.
I like it.
So there you are, guys. Hey, hit us up, send us a message. If you've got a topic that you'd like us to tackle in a future episode of Landmark Live, hey, send us a suggestion. We're not afraid to listen.
Maybe, you know what we should do? We should get our vaccinations live on Landmark Live.
I think
There
I
you go.
mentioned that.
Maybe,
Yes.
maybe that'll slide us up on the list a little bit.
You know, when the health department, when Platte County Health Department gets some of the juice ready to go to the general public, we should say, hey, how about we do it live? Let's
It's
go.
stuck in the green zone right now. I think it's on its way out. But yeah,
That's a
you
good-
make some calls. You're the
See
mayor
what
of
we
this
can do.
place. Let's make it.
See
Call the mayor. And
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Let's see if we can pull some strings.
All right, you guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in. He's Chris Kamler. I'm Ivan Foley, I think. And Chris, the Fake Ned on Twitter. Find him. Thanks, guys. See you next time.